Hi everybody. I just wanted to come on today and give you a little update on the 100 Days project. The last time I was on, I had finished up day 77, and the project is nearing the end. I have sort of started another project that's a little different. I'm working on my art journal daily. I intend to continue with the doodles simply because they're simple and quick and they start my day very nicely. But I want to do a little more. So this is for day 78 and day 79. This is day 80 and day 81. Days 82, 83. You notice I went back to the flowers again. Seems to be where I end up. Day 84. I was watching something or looking at something. This is sort of replicating a pattern that I saw in a piece of fabric. This is day 85. I was playing with this pattern again. I actually like the more subtle colors in it. Day 86. I think it started out to be a butterfly. It ended up being just a very strange blob. Day 87. Some odd little birds. Day 88. They were some more birds. For some reason, I have birds in the first 50 days somewhere, and they're sort of teardrop shaped. I was working on another shape, and they just were not coming out. This is for day 89, day 90, and it turned out I thought about this, and when I was thinking about this, I worked on this one. This one sort of turned into a butterfly. I'm going to turn it like this so you can see it. And I think it just, sometimes they just organically turn into what they want to be. And that was day 90. This is day 91. And this is sort of a Mandela, if I say that word correctly, idea. And I really like it, so I thought for our doodle that we're going to do together today that I would try that a little bit more, although I have this tiny piece of paper. So it will be a small one, and I'm probably going to do a quarter of it so that it grows out in an angular way. I'm still learning to draw these in many respects. They sort of take on a life of their own that I haven't quite figured out yet. They look very floral. That's one of the things I like about them. They're dots. It's another thing I like. Or circles. I very much like dots and circles. Didn't leave myself very much room down here. Okay, I kind of like that, just as simple as it is. I'll probably put it in 3 colors. Let's pick 3 colors we didn't use over there so that we can see them better. The colors also sort of make it, there's that word again. The colors you choose make it look more floral to me. This will be day 92. In just a few days, the project will be over. As I've said before, I think I may continue with the doodle project, only switch up and use my colored pencils. I have watercolor pencils, and use a water brush. It will change the look of the doodle, I think. I don't know, because it's one of those things I haven't tried yet. But I have another book already prepared and ready to go for the second 100 days. I'm also, like I said, working on trying to do more art journaling every day. I still have to make quite a few beads in a day. So I actually took today off from making beads. It's hot and I just didn't feel like doing it. It's much harder to do here than it was in South Dakota. Even in the summer heat, my studio was very cool. And this studio gets pretty warm. I mean, it's air conditioned and everything, but it still gets very warm in here when you're doing, when you have on a kiln and a torch and a rod heater and all those things. It gets quite warm. Almost done. That was a little quick doodle. Somebody asked me in one of my comments, and I'm sorry, whoever it is, I've forgotten, about if the doodles had to be something specific. And for me, it's just doodling, and the 100 Days project is all about making something. You could have made a quilt square a day, or worked on a quilt square for 15 minutes. It didn't matter what you did, it was to do something for 100 days. And they suggest to pick something that you can do in a short period of time and not be overwhelmed by it. Because if we choose something very involved, it's hard to continue to do that thing. So you don't want to overwhelm yourself. It's all about having fun making something. Well, that is day 92, and I'll be back in a week or so with the rest of our doodles for the 100 Day project. Thanks for popping in. I'm so glad you came. If you like my videos, please do subscribe and please give me a thumbs up if you think about it. Thanks again. Have fun. Go make some art.